Hello, good evening, and welcome back to TOD Plays Games, where we're back in Thedas, where currently we're in the hinterlands again. But we'll be leaving soon. We're going to grab these last 4 shards, and then hopefully we never have to come back here. We've got our OG group, we're ready to do some adventuring. I honestly don't know what tonight's going to bring. The plan is, we grab these shards, then we head over to Skyhold, and the war table have all just reported in because it's real time and not game time, which is super nice when you send them on a 6-hour mission. So we'll get those rewards, see where we go next, open up some places, and I don't know where we're going to go, but one of the missions now of this playthrough needs to be getting better gear, leveling up. You know, actually doing something, feeling like we're doing damage would be really nice. I've got to respec again, then we'll do it. But we'll see. But anyway, welcome everybody, welcome chat, hope you're all doing well. It is Friday, so you survived it to another weekend. And yeah, we're on our last Dragon Age stream of the week. Before we get into this, actually, I'm not going to do a video. No, in fact, no we won't. I'll do a community post. The Companions Week... Well, it's not actually what we thought it was. BioWare are employing the Halo marketing vibe, and every week, starting from the 29th of August, we're going to be getting podcasts about the characters. Little audio novels. Novelettes. So, I mean, that should be interesting, at the very least. But yeah, so we're not getting what I thought we were getting. We're not getting videos of, here's the character, this is why he's cool. But yeah, we'll have a little listen. I mean, we're not... Took your time. I'm not going to cover them because that's probably too much copyright infringement. We could... Where did you come from? Alright, I'm going over here. I really wish that skill would kill someone. Alright, that's you, Claire. Why is Solus struggling?
Corypheus has sent his mages here for something.
Oh, that sounds like a quest, doesn't it? Is everybody leveled up? No. That's interesting. And we might not be leaving the hinterlands then. Yeah, let me think on the Dragon Age podcast thing then. Because we could actually do a weekly, like a listen, couldn't we? We could all get together and listen to them. See what we think, have a chat about what we think. Would that be interesting? Would that be something you guys want to see? Let me know. I am open to all kinds of content, as long as it's not on OnlyFans, because nobody wants to see that. Right, where's my little thing? I'm picking up all this elf root because I am actually using quite a bit of it. I also want to go and check my herb garden. As annoying as it is, I do need the herbs. Then I'll just fast travel to this, we'll go get the other 2. And we'll get the final one, and I think we're done with shards. We have a lot of shards. I don't know if it's worth pursuing the shard mission. Because I'm pretty sure I've got enough. Certainly to start it. We might not have all the shards in the game, but we have a lot. I meant to do that. Did I just go invisible when I fell? Also thought we'd already had this shard. We have been in this house before. Final one. Just, we'll fast travel it. Make life as easy as we can. Perlo likes an easy life. Now I'm...
Inquisitor.
Yes, yes. At ease. You're fine. Actually, I'd like to see how much power we have. I think we've got a lot of power. And I don't remember if we opened up Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. We definitely can. In fact, shall we try and do that this stream? Is it about time to do that now that we've decimated the Wardens? And, you know, been unsuccessfully trying to kill everything easily. Have you got any gold for me in there, soldiers?
We've had some success around here.
Well, good for you. What are you guys fighting? It better not be a bear. Come on, Crystal. Sing to me. Nice. We've almost got another influence level as well. I think that's us. Yeah, let's head home. We do have a couple of quests and things to do here. I want to get our dogs' bodies on the way. You know, send our lieutenants out. How many astrariums have we done as well? Come on, game. It's the wrong thing. Journal. Collections. Right, we've done all the ones that we know of. 3, 12. We've done 12. There can't be that many in the game, surely. Bottles. Ugh. Yeah, that... I'm not trying that fourth dragon. That fourth dragon will spank me. Right, there is somebody here. Was it Inquisitor's Path? Oh, it's arrange for a spy. Right, okay, we can do that. Arrange for a favour. You're going to be doing that then. I would like to get her stuff done. And obviously finish that. But we don't... I can't get that 10th one. Hey Mike, how are we doing? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Exalted Plains might be a good shout. Oh, we have... Right, we're going to make a slight detour to the hinterlands then. On our way to wherever we go next. Because I want to get Cassandra's quest done at the very least. You know, I mean... We're basically married now, so... I may as well help her. I also did a bit of digging around for some good gear online, and apparently the Black Emporium... Is it the Black Emporium? has a really nice knife that will get us through most of this. So we're going to head over there as well. Look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Here is some money. Cheap bastard.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallermeyer arrived an hour ago.
Oh, good.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
That's nice attention to detail, because they just randomly speak these things. But the fact that they've animated them saying it if you're on the character, that's really nice. It appears our detracting lord found some shame in the dark, thanks to a scandalous laugh. Also, blind feats are now in the rage. Can Red Jenny claim that? Ollie remains Ollie. Is that done? Are we done with Sarah's random bull stuff? Seems Dorian was correct. Not only do Tevinter Templars not possess the ability to disrupt magic, Tevinter Magisters are flummoxed when they encounter such abilities. Nice. There was an attack on Magister Tilani's estate, but our agent, Sir Belinda Darrow, reports that it was handily beaten back, and is unlikely to return anytime soon. Tilani sends her thanks, as well as some artifacts stripped from the attackers. And a scented handkerchief. Don't ask. Interesting. Right. Where would... We do need to plant the crystal. And it has to be Liliana. That makes sense. 18 minutes, though. Hell. It's all ready. I tested out the crystal halves, and everything one half records, the other receives. Now your spies just have to find the camp, sneak into it, figure out where Calpurnica works, hide the crystal there without getting caught, then sneak out. It's cake.
Inquisitor.
Thanks, Bailey. Alliances. It's a long one. I'm going to try and stay away from resources for now because we have more important things to be doing. How long is Dwarven Slaves? It's pretty good for her. That's quicker though. That's only 9 minutes. The Order of Templars has received a request from Perendale to remove a group of mages who have locked themselves in their former Circle Tower. The populace fears that the mages may plan for the city and what the mages may plan for the city. Given the current disruptions in the Vale, there are real dangers to consider. We do not know the condition of the mages within, but for the safety of all involved, we must assess the situation before tensions rise further. If we are to honour the faith the Herald placed in our order, we must fulfill our sacred duties. I respectfully request the representatives of the order be given leave to handle the situation. Goodwill garnered through this action will reflect well on the Inquisition. We let the right people hear of it. We can spare some Templars for this. If those in the order wish to live up to their ideals, let them. It's 3 minutes. Cullen was a Templar. It's a Templar issue. I think the Templars should fix it.
To work?
To work. And I would very much like investigate Lord Enzo of Antiva. I could bargain with the merchant princes. Ostwick noble families. Oh, the Ostwick's me, isn't it? It's my family. They're obviously specific. Arcanist and the Fade. Dagner's Hand. Wow, that's a long one. Inquisitors suffered exposure to the tears of the veil and energy of the Fade. To properly help him endure these forces, I need to understand them. I need samples. I need remnants. I need to see. If it pleases, I request the resources for a grand experiment to peer through the veil, or as far as I can. It's an expensive investment, I know, but it's necessary. And it's only fair. I need to see. I wrote that twice. It's important to me. Zagna. When you can get it done in 2 hours, or we send someone to do it tonight. Measure veil strength. Wow. 20 hours. Judge's favour, that's what we're looking for. How long is this going to take? 17 minutes, that's fine. And it's her quest, so she can do it. We must have an Orlesian judge sign papers formally requesting we elevate the Duparakeets into nobility. I have acquired Judge Ald, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider as big as a horse, the judge was telling me, lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold. He would like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we acquire. This judge is going to die, isn't he? I'm going to go fight Shelob. Oh, whoops, I'm dead. Commander has kindly found some soldiers he can spare. Yes. You fix it. It's your problem, you fix it. And everybody's on short quests. So what we're going to do is bounce... Yeah, Sarah better approve. We're going to bounce out. We're going to go back to the hinterlands. Because we have unfinished business, apparently. And she wanted to be with us. And then we're going to do some of Vivian's stuff while we're waiting for the table to clear. And then we can go and do more stuff. You're very quiet tonight, chat. Hope everybody's well. Feel free to lurk. That's not me forcing you to talk. If you just want to look away. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. This feels very much like a bit of a pickup stream. We're trying to tie off as many loose ends as we can before we go into the next part of the story, which I do want to get to. But we also have a lot of quests. A lot of them are pointless. I do want to do the deep roads as well. So we hinterlands. So Robinja Torn. Got to take down Sir Robinja Torn, and then we're going to go to the shop. Oh, he's in there, is he?
There, one of the rogue Templars.
I am almost dead. You gaming? You ran out of comments during the early stream. Yeah, that's fair. I can let you off for that, bike. What are you playing? More Dragon Age? Oh, there's one still alive.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
That's all about landmarks. Nice. And apparently an achievement. Oh, we've hit level 10. In Inquisition rank. I didn't see how many people had got there. Right, they're all dead. That's cool. I like them being dead. Black Emporium. It was a schematic that I saw. It's apparently the second best dagger in the game. So, while I've got access to it, I may as well have it, right? Hey Blue, welcome. Nice to have you here, hope you're doing well. I have a lovely accent, thank you, that's very kind. It's struggling at the minute.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket, but only one!
I don't want your wank rags, mate. I've come for the... I don't actually know where it is. I've come for the weapons and accessories, and that's all I want. Bye. Ooh. Right, I've got almost 30,000 coins. I think they're gold. That's a dagger? Oh. Oh, yeah. That's a good strong dagger. Eh, I don't care about money. Plus 100 health is... that's expensive though. I don't value health that much. Where are the...
I would throw in a free pickled apple, but the urchin ate them all.
A bloody urchin. That urchin's run off anyway. We tried to track him down. That one, I think it was. I think that's a sword. I'm sure it's Blade of Red Birth that I wanted. Avenger sounds nice. Oh, the Green Edges one. I think that's what... that might be worth having. I'm going to buy Avenger as well, because it sounds cool. This place is weird. I'm going to leave now. Am I pre-ordering Veilguard? Veilguard has me more interested than back to Skyhold. Than this, actually. The only reason I'm playing this is because I don't know the story. I've never played this all the way through. We are way past what I knew about this game. But Veilguard was looking really good a couple of months ago, after the 20-minute reveal they did, and that's pulled me back into Dragon Age, which is why we've done Dragon Age 2, and then we're doing this before we get to Veilguard. I don't recommend that people pre-order games, because there's a trend of them just releasing broken, and it's horrible. But I do think I will be playing it day one, which probably means pre-ordering it, doesn't it? Reluctantly. But yeah, Veilguard is looking good. It's not my most hyped game this next couple of months. That's definitely Space Marine 2, but yeah, Veilguard is looking good. Mike, you're on a bit of Cyberpunk and Divinity of Sin 2. Is it Divinity of Sin? Yeah, get clearing that backlog. I'm waiting for the big update for Baldur's Gate, and then we'll do our evil playthrough. Can I just throw a mild criticism at this game again? That sword looks nothing like its picture. Neither does that. And that looks nothing like its picture. Oh, I can get it up to... no, I can't. I can quite easily do 3, 2, 4. What about you, Blue? Are you looking forward to Veilguard? Or are you just a big Dragon Age fan in general? 291. Oh, that's a pretty looking thing. That's a pretty dagger. I probably need to sell all this. You love Dragon Age? Yeah. I really hope it's good. So it would be better than that. I'm going to hold off for now because we did just craft this dagger. Let's try and get some use out of it. But that new one that we bought sounds amazing. Sell. Oh, Blackwall got a new thing as well, didn't he? The runes can go... Yeah, that can go. Bandit shields can go. That can go. Am I not wearing that? That looks kind of cool. I don't mind that. That's not terrible. They can go. That's so much crap, isn't there? They can go. 5% isn't bad. Sunder, I don't know. I don't even know what Sunder does. 41 of 90. That's fine. You gonna watch a few streams before? Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm gonna remove you. No, keep the dexterity. That's a nicer handle as well. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to keep hold of that. I'm not giving that to Sarah because I don't trust her. Right, okay. I think we can probably do Emperor de Leon now, can't we? Western approach. Have I done the western approach? Where are the Exalted Plane? Western approach. Exalted Plains is there. We haven't done the Exalted Plains yet. Hey Geek, how we doing? Nice to see you. How dare you be distracted by WoW? How are you finding it? Are you enjoying it? That's the main thing. It's not something that I care about, but that's the western. So the western approach we've done. Yeah, we can quickly. Yeah, we can super quickly get these done. So I want to take... I'm going to leave Varric at home. This is more like a catch-up thing. So I'm going to take those. I'll be the rogue. We're going to go full melee. There's no dragons around. We're collecting books, we're killing people. That's how we do it. Geek, did you see the new Space Marine 2 stuff today? They did a bit of a deep dive into their engine and talking about it all at the Xbox showcase. That game's looking good. And I'm trying to work out how I can access my Ubisoft account to sort out Ubisoft Plus for a bit of Star Wars next week. Legs are crazy, right?
Inquisitor.
I've never seen legs bend that far.
Can I help you?
Are there any other notable dragons you've heard about?
There's supposed to be a smaller cousin of the Abyssal High Dragon roosting somewhere near here. A sandy howler, I believe. I heard rumors of a Vindsummer being spotted taking prey off the Storm Coast. Lovely dragons, remarkably aggressive. Jeanette sighted a Gomordan Storm Rider hunting in the Dales before. Well, it was her discovery. And I believe a Ferelden Frostback has claimed a measure of the hinterlands as her territory. There may be others, but no word of them has reached me.
I'm moonwalking. Legs are hard. Animation's hard. Wow's decent. Yeah, it'll keep you going for a little bit, won't it? A few months. Yeah, SM2. And I was impressed with the people who were actually interviewing the guy. They actually asked sensible questions. Unlike some of the questions that we've had on this week. It's that book there. There you go, Viv. Well, I know I can get through there, so let's just bounce there. Seen minimal activity on their YouTube page. I timestamped it in my live stream, but it was about middle of the Xbox stream. If you check the Xbox at Gamescom Day 3, it was about an hour and a half in. If you want to see it on there. Or you can just go over to the Voice of TOD. Today's stream, it's all timestamped up in the description. So you can flick through the chapters and see it there. It's about 15 minutes. Obviously, if you do it that way, you'll have me talking over it, which not everybody's going to want. I'm not going to get there if I go that way, am I? I'd have thought they would have released it separately, but then it was on the Xbox thing, so... Or maybe they won't. Can I not employ someone to just go off and mine for me? Is that a guys? I don't feel like I'm doing any more damage. But they did die, so that's a bonus. Right. Oh, I want to get parry, don't I? I want to relearn parry, because I miss having that. What's that sinister sound? Is that one of your skills? Sounds like the old 60s Star Trek tricorders.
This is one of the mages I spoke of.
It's alright, I'll live.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Let me loot that. Beautiful. So you have Exalted Plains and Viv is Exalted Plains. Should we go to the Exalted Plains? Surely everybody's come back from their quests. Phone's charged. Beautiful. Yeah, so some of you I don't think were here, or you've rotated out or whatever. Dragon Age Companion Week isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's a series of podcasts that they're launching, one a week. I think it's 8 podcasts, one every week, from the 29th of August up to release. I don't know how long they are. They are going to be on YouTube, they've said, but they're also like on all podcast platforms. I was wondering, do you guys... what if we did like a stream where we all just sort of got together and had it playing, and if we can, if it's not going to like copyright strike the channel or anything, what if we listen to it and then we can chat and stuff?
We look like a
What would you think? And I'll just stream it where we can all get together. Or I could even look at doing Discord, that I'm still trying to work out how to do. Let me know. It could be a cool little thing. Keep the interaction going for Dragon Age. I just thought that next week they'd be dropping you know, one trailer a week of each, like 2 minutes of each companion, but no. That harvesting one could be quite good. Then money, but I don't really care about money. Friends in high places. Merchants will send messengers when they have sales at their stores in hopes the Inquisitor will make an appearance. That just sounds like a hassle. Inquisition procurers can bid at auction on the highest quality rare materials. I don't want to... I just want you to give them to me. Shop office. Shop office seems a bit lame. I think I was going to take that, wasn't I, for the extra XP. And I think I should take that at some point. When I'm selfish, I need that. Give me the knowledge so that we level up faster.
If you require any help finding this woman who leads the Venatori, I do keep contacts in Tevinter. Thank you, but I must involve as few people as possible.
Judge Old has signed the papers.
Ferreting out spies close to her door.
Guys, the Inquisitor's here. Listen to me. You can talk amongst yourselves later. Judge Old has signed the papers we need to present. Oh, he didn't die. To the Du Parakeets. There's nobility again. There is now only one step left. The Royal Minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have a chance. The judge passes on his compliments, by the way. Apparently the hunt was a marvellous bit of sport, and our soldiers acquitted themselves bravely against something called a screaming man-eater. The infirmary reassures me the injured will make a full recovery. I want to see a screaming man-eater. Scratch that. No, I don't. It's Spider. Inquisitor, I'm picking up conversations from the memory crystal we hid in Calpurnia's camp. Liliana's reviewing what we've captured. She could tell you Calpurnia's closest lieutenants, the last 3 books she's read, and her favourite tea. It's mint. Go listen when you have a moment. Okay. That's nice. We now have a listening device. Curly? We arrived in Ferelden to find that the mages had indeed barricaded themselves inside their former circle. They met us with some hostility on entry, but the mages were small in number and their defences easily dispelled. Upon questioning, we discovered that the mages had remained in Ferelden following the uprising. With increasing hostility from the general public, they retreated to the circle for safety. They appealed to us for aid. It is in the opinion of the Order that these mages are not a threat. We have brought them to the Inquisition so they may aid our cause. Had we not interceded, the dangers these mages pose to the public, or the public to the mages, could easily have ended in bloodshed. So we've lost the Grey Wardens, but we've got some mages. The name of our enemy is a Dorian one. Oh my god, that's long. That's an overnight one. How long's Jenny? That's long as well. So are these. Have we done all of the shot? I think we've done all the short ones. 36 is okay. We can send Liliana on this. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armour and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missives from Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to existent records on surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation. Send a select group to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori, I agree. We know they're all too willing to sacrifice their captives. Yes,
Inquisitor.
Liliana, go. Is it time for Wicked Eyes? That's resources. Locate weapon of Theoda Bright Axe. 19 hours, 20 hours. Jesus. How long does Gather Coin take? No, it's not worth. Measure the veil strength. That's 20 hours. Wow, there better be some good rewards from this stuff. Dagna and Liliana are working quite well. A neatly filed request form copied in triplicate and delivered to the appropriate parties. Oh, it's the researcher? I can contact the University of Arlay and see if they have additional materials to aid. Yes, that'll do.
Let us begin.
I don't know what that is, so I'm not reading that. Patrol for the crew. It's an hour. That's 3 hours. That's 9 minutes. Right, I like that. We've all heard the rumours. Blood mages in the Wending Wood. The Inquisition calls for the Templars. Does it not? Surely it is your responsibility to act. Thomas Fincher, owner and proprietor of Fincher Textiles. Cullen, I have received several complaints from various merchants. No one has been able to verify these claims one way or another. A major trade route between Denerim and the now thriving Amaranthine runs through this region. Jarl of Amaranthine. Amaranthine, is that Awakening? I would consider it a personal favour if the Templars investigated. Yeah, Cullen, do it.
All right.
That's everybody on one, isn't it? Yeah. Perfect. Let's go. We're getting totally sidetracked, but let's go. Liliana. Under her skin. Not with Liliana, she's already taken. Oh, you wanted to see me as well, didn't you?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You should know.
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
When she says, I'll get you an invitation, in my head that goes, you now have a quest to do this. Not, go to the war table and send someone to open up this thing. Have you got anything to say?
How may I help you?
Now we good.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry on.
I'm good. I've admired your chest hair long enough.
Hello.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Say hello and wave goodbye. I love a bit of soft cell and David Gray. Proper British music.
Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
Can we still? That's awkward.
You know that off the top of your head?
Not the top. Maybe the lower middle or thereabouts. Bloodlines are serious business in Tevinter. You're taught lessons and tested by strict nannies. I heard your family mentioned, and I had to go through all the old mnemonics, but yes, there it is. I knew there was a reason we looked so much alike.
I mean, I do have quite dashing facial hair.
Learn something new every day.
Nice, isn't it? Like being at a quality library, provided you're not the one stocking the shelves.
I should go.
As you wish.
Pointless, but cool little lore dump. I guess I'm gonna have to use that guy now, aren't I? Come on, cousin from a different family tree.
Have we smuggled the other memory crystal into Calpurnia's camp?
We have. Here.
Do we know if it's two-way?
Even honey can't sweeten Philandris. I'll keep trying. You are no slave, Linnea. I'll add another spoonful myself, later.
Calpurnia seems to be treating her new acolytes kindly.
While I found that interesting, this is what you must hear.
Master, forgive me. I didn't expect.
The time for your ascension nears. Tell me of your preparation.
They go well enough, although I'm distracted here. If I could train at the shrine.
Only Dumot's faithful may enter. Continue as before. Or would you see the Imperium's rebirth stalled by your lack of focus?
They don't trust each other.
Ready, as the vessel, and Tevinter's champion.
Just how much training does becoming the vessel involve?
Another deflection. Why, a dwarven bauble, as if mine was miraculously returned to me. Let's give your new owner a glimpse of his fate. Venatori, we leave!
That is all the crystal recorded before she found it. But I think it may be enough.
I know that
A
voice.
shrine to Dumat, Corypheus said. Where Calpurnia is forbidden to go.
It's Sam Trainer from Mass Effect 3.
Who's
in Divinity Original Sin as well.
Mentioned?
An old god, worshipped in ancient Tevinter as the Dragon of Silence. He was the first to rise as an archdemon and bring the blight. Truly a god fit for Corypheus.
Corypheus will be on guard once Calpurnia tells him we were listening.
I wonder. She may wish to see what we do first. She must realize he's hiding something from her. Let us investigate this shrine. Carefully. I doubt Corypheus has left it unguarded.
Interesting. So Duma was the first Blight's dragon. Right, folks.
Word for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Right, last time I was here I got into a fight that I couldn't win because I was on my own. What happened then?
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
The Inquisition has arrived. They will take the Dales and say it is the Herald of Andraste's right. There is no such right. These lands shall be yours. And we cannot allow the Inquisition to gain a foothold. As Aldea's true defenders, you know what to do. Interesting. So we're at war with just about everybody in this game. What have we actually got? This is a big old area. That's the last book, so if we go and get her book, then we can see what she does with it. Trees on fire. All the trees are on fire.
Did you hear? The Inquisition ended the war between the Mages and Templars. The Templars have joined the Inquisition, except for a few madmen up in the hills.
This doesn't look good. Benatari?
Thank the maker who came. How can anyone stop these things?
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those freemen showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the freemen are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
The peace talks in Halam Sharal mean an end to hostilities, don't they?
We're no longer fighting each other, but the demons. The dead. It was easier when we fought just men. You can win against men.
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, your worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Olay.
I should be going.
That wasn't entirely useful. Wasn't useless either. There's obviously some weird magic-y stuff going on that we need to fix. Don't push. There's a lot of demons down there. Yeah, okay, get in. Get in, take them down. The aiming on this is just awful. How are you not hitting the enemy that's right in front of you? Honestly. Vivian, I need you over here. Keep them off me.
There may be more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
Has anybody leveled up yet? Oh, just me. This area's creepy, I love it. Corpse brain. Lovely. Right, let's see if we can find your book. If this letter reaches you, know that I died, and died well in the service of a noble Grand Duke. I did not run like others did when the battle grew too much. I did not lose faith in the Maker. I was courageous till the end. As always, Julian. Leave that dog alone. The wolf is our friend now. Get the horror, wolf. Get the horror. Not me. Don't attack me. No, don't fight the wolf. The wolf's on our side. How the fuck is it immune? Oh, is it because I'm trying to poison it? It shouldn't be immune. Right, it's down. I didn't know arcane horrors had hearts. Stag. Or a holler. It's a holler being chased by wolves. Where is the thing that we need to burn? Right, Viv. I imagine she doesn't like anybody calling her Viv, which is why I call her Viv all the time. That's not even latching on, is it? That's not even attacking the... Surely any magic is going to work against it. You're taking the piss. You have to hit it from one of the four sides. That's just dodgy programming. I keep forgetting that this was their first foray into design on Frostbite. And I think I'm being a little too harsh on them because of that, because Frostbite isn't a great engine. I don't think it's a great engine. I'll rephrase it that way. Certainly not for these kind of games. Right, Viv, where's your book? Are we all having a go? Hold on, are they not... I thought they were on our side. Or are these deserters? Oh, I do like seeing the Hallow run around. Jocelyn, I don't trust that Gordian fellow. He talks as though he's Orlesian, but I know he's not. I can hear it in his speech. Tell me you hear it too. I wonder what he's doing on those... I wonder what he's doing on that rise. He's forbidden us from going there, but I might take a look in a couple of nights. Let me know if you want in. Have you heard anything from the Emerald Graves? They say Duhaim's gone there to lead the Freemen. Damn, I miss him. He was a good commander. A bastard. Fair. And we just murdered Gus, who seemed okay. Right, that's Viv's quest done, so we can get out of here if we want. Ooh, obsidian. This does kind of feel like an area where it's just going to keep spawning enemies at me while I run around. Where's the nearest camp? Oh, you kidding? You can't walk along a ladder? That's up there. And hers was all the way up there. It's a lot of rifts as well. Find the spirit with Solus. We could switch out for Solus. and come back. I'm actually tempted to do that. Let's finish burning these corpses. And then this might get us a foothold in the area, and then we'll bounce back to Skyhold, send Cullen on a mission. And then we'll bring Solus here. The Horde of Helm Hammerhand. Okay, what have we done?
Did you see how they cut through those things?
You have it. Of course not.
What? Have they returned to their posts after being cowards?
Demons, deserters, rebels, mages. I hate them all.
They did it. I can't believe they retook the ramparts.
We took the ramparts.
Maybe we got word to the Marshal. But Fort Reverson surrounded by undead and locked down.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on now?
What's happened here?
It started when those freemen showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic.
Just shut
but
up.
The freemen are... Be careful out there.
I want to go off and explore, but I also want to do Solus's quest with Solus. Demons! Demons fighting demons! Isn't that rare? It's alright, we got it.
I should ask Mother Giselle to hold a service for Stroud. The Inquisition must honor his sacrifice. Would you join us, Blackwall? One of his own should attend.
You knew him as well as I did, Cassandra. But I will pay my respects.
Veilguard. I've been gone for some... I'll be gone by the time you get back. Head into Leeds. Oh, Leeds, eh? Join me as soon as you can. I've left some supplies in the hollow of the old tree. The one near the ruin. Should be enough to pay someone to take you to the city. Be safe, Father. Oh, this area's cool. I love these ruins. Reminds me a little bit of one of the areas in Solasta. You're gonna let me run up here, right? Mine now. My ruined arches. Right, how many of these shards have we got? Six. I suppose it is a big area. How am I going to get up there? It's not going to be in the trees, is it? That's another demon. Down there in that hole? No. No, there we go. I'm not reading a list. Oh, that's a very small... No. Oh, I feel bad. There's a very small corpse and we picked up a teddy bear. Oh, that's a cool cave drawing. Hey Hugo, how we doing? Nice to see you. Fellow Witcher enjoyer. Yeah,
looks like you need help.
Dalish. I'm really enjoying Witcher 2. Looking forward to getting into Witcher 3. Geralt would have killed these things by now. They are ghouls, yes. Looking forward to the remakes. Are they remaking 2 as well? I'm definitely looking forward to the first one. Because I've never played it. I tried, and I just could not get on board with the controls. Right, fellow Dalish.
The dead should stay dead, wouldn't you say, friend?
So should the elves. Wait, what?
Seems to be a lot of trouble in these parts.
That's putting it mildly. The war has stopped, but now the dead are walking. Funny though. I've been watching these undead and they seem focused on the Shem armies. As if, well, why wouldn't someone want to kill humans, huh? Still, poor fools.
Are you a Dalish elf?
Of course, you would have little experience with the people. Yes, we're Dalish. We've been camped for weeks in the fields to the west. The war between the lions made passage through the dirt difficult. Damaged some of our arravals. If you find the clan, tell Keeper How and I'll continue the hunt, and perhaps find a safer route through the plains.
I heard the Dalish were aloof and mistrustful of strangers. You seem different.
Don't tell the Keeper. I love my people, but they keep the old wounds raw. I don't know. Perhaps I feel it's just time to forgive.
I like this guy. Can we switch him for Sarah?
What's the dearth?
That's what we call this place. The dearth. Dearth of Erin.
I must be going.
Very well. Be safe.
You too, friend. Who would have thought? A nice elf. Right, how do I get that before I forget about it? We're about to bounce back to camp as well. I'm going to kill this demon though. Wow, that demon went down pretty quick. Who are these idiots just standing there, not helping?
I must tend to our fallen.
Yeah, this place is under the protection of the Inquisition. And oh, guess what? I am the Inquisition, so, you know, pay me some protection money. I'm not a big fan of you Orlesians. We need to go higher. I am kind of stalling for Liliana to come back as well. Because I don't think her quest was too long, was it? It's a lot of... It's not a lot of obsidian. Like more. Not going to let me up there. Could we nugget? That was fine.
Yeah.
I could just leave. I don't need this. Not right now. Yeah, I'm leaving it. We don't need to be here. I think it's Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts time. What I really want to know is how they're going to let us bring our saves into Veilguard, because they've said the keep is going away. Unless they change their minds on that. But I'd very much like to know how we can import our choices.
We reached the climax.
Do we now?
Oh, this could be serious. Perhaps there will be gaps.
Filthy bastards. Located Venatari Enclave. Fires on approach. Assumed they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatari dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves, alive or dead. One Deep Stalker corpse found. Signs of blight corruption. Best guess, Venatari surprised by forces emerging from the camp as well. Assume they left the same way. Well, collapsed. No passage possible. Enclave secured for resources to return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to the newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. How about you, Inquisition? Nice. Dwarves, looking after dwarves. That's alright. So we have Cullen, we have Liliana, and I think all of our quests are now hours long, aren't they? We found several murdered mages just off the road. If the victims were blood mages, there were no obvious signs, no cuts on the palms or like. But it's difficult to say. The victims appear to have been stabbed. It's possible Maleficarum are responsible, using their fellows to power some ritual. It's also possible these were former Circle mages killed by ordinary men over heresy. Hearsay, not heresy, hearsay. We will continue sweeps in the Wending Wood to ensure safe passage for future travels. Cullen, your concerns regarding the lack of conclusive evidence found in Wending Wood incident were well placed. This apparently has to be Liliana. Rumours of blood magic drew out our Templars. As intended, it seems. Some mages say our men were responsible for the murders. More Templar zealots persecuting the innocent. What's worse, another murder was reported shortly after our people left. Lady Dahlia claims the victim was her daughter, not a mage at all, though it's rumoured she sympathised with their plight. Witnesses say a Templar sigil was found nearby. After the events in Kirkwall and the fighting in the hinterlands, people fear extremists on both sides. If word spreads that we've lost control of the Templars, as the Chantry did before us, we may lose support from the nobility in Amaranthine, or worse, Denerim. Liliana, get on it.
Let's see what we have.
That sounds important. Let's do it. Let's do one of these big 200-hour ones. As a lifelong scholar of the ancient Anvar, I find the information you uncovered about Tirda Bright Axe fascinating. Many believe the Anvar are unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying. But do not Elysians say the same about us? The rich oral tradition of the Vanvar is largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories, that Tirda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Anvar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north, and attracted the attention of the Neromenians. Oh, this is obviously ancient history. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Almari would have survived and become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Tirda's legendary axe is located. The crystal-headed axe, said to burn with flame, would be a fascinating find indeed. If the Inquisition will finance my expedition, Cullen, do it. 14 hours, we'll have it done by the time we're back.
Inquisitor.
Cullen, go find me an axe. Shall we try a bit of crafting? Shall we see if I can craft some stuff for my daggers? Because we haven't really looked at those yet, have we? I'm not exactly great at keeping on top of crafting, because I'm trying to be cheap and not use... No, I'm trying to not use resources, so how about we don't? Alright chat, it's time. Wicked eyes, wicked hearts, let's see what you were purring about when you said it was coming up. I know you were telling me that it's going to be a good twist. No, wrong side. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos. Oh, this is 12 to 15, we'll be fine.
The Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
I know, I was there.
Let us pray they do not return.
At the Winter Palace of Halamshiral, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Chibi D's assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend, to keep him from destroying Orlais, if we hurry. Let's go.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
That sounds bad.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Hey Joe, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're well.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
I think it's time. Let's push the story on a little bit. Varric obviously wouldn't miss this. Take Cassandra. Let's take Vivian as well, because she likes all this fancy stuff. Don't let anybody say that I don't take Cassandra to nice places. Oh, we're going to have to go and listen to the Bard again soon, because I'm missing her wonderful tones.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear. Probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy?
That Ambassador Briala used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason. Be as discreet as possible.
Oh, that's not how I roll.
detest the game. But if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
What? A martyr? Don't be absurd.
One of the Trevellians, I've heard.
Your Legion Court is pleased to see a noble, even a marcher, leading the Inquisition. You're off to a good start. Oh, yes, I am one of the Trevellians. Oui, oui. Ah.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
One of your favourite bits is coming up very soon. I am getting, I don't know if any of you guys have seen Firefly. I'm getting Firefly vibes of Mal and his honourable duel.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Here, let me slip it on for you. We have gained more court approval.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it.
Well,
You have saved. Enjoy the party.
I have eyes, 2 of them, and they're useful for looking for things.
What is Gaspar up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
Get an achievement for full court approval. Oh, well, we'll see if we can get full approval.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
Can I enter the palace?
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspar will ruin us all.
Statuettes required. Interesting.
Does anyone have a report?
So we can go in there and talk to people. Right, what's up here? Ah, hello, good sir.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed. Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
If we're going to get into combat, I'm going to take parry. I want parry on B, don't I? Let's put parry there. And let's put you there. And sleep bomb can go there. Just so I've got a bit of defense. I have no dodge, so at least I can defend. There's some good combat with a very niche foe. Oh, somebody left a key here. What a surprise! I will just have to find the lock. Man, this place is so fancy and ostentatious. I feel awkward. Oh. Ah. Well, inventory-wise, we're fine. A coin. We played a game where you had to throw coins into a fountain, didn't we? Which was it? Oh, we can blackmail them as well. Oh. Oh, Liliana, I have some scandal for you. Yes.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Delancey, I know that name as well. Oh, hello everybody. I am the Inquisitor.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Wait, Lady Nightingale is Liliana, isn't she? Yeah, she'd cut you up good if you gave her choice. She's a bad one, that Nightingale. Seen her in action. Is that worth it? Right, I think we're good. Let us enter the game.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Firdiaman.
You are just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Yeah, we're so screwed. If you want me to make choices, we're so screwed. This is very fancy. Oh, hello. I was wondering if you can tell me where the bathroom is. Yes, I need to powder my nose. Yes. No?
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them. Be polite.
Are you having fun, Varric?
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded.
Why is Cullen
To
here?
have this jacket let out a little.
Huh.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
I feel like something big's gonna happen.
Take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed.
Interesting. Dwarves.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
Not long. The last dispatch said they were rioting in the Diamond Quarter over food shortages.
Well, that's not good. Oh, red circle means eavesdrop.
Good to know.
They didn't say anything. Okay, so we're probably not going to get in there. I'm just trying to establish how much room we have to play
Is there
with.
any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
Amgarak acquires the Royal Wing Key. Oh, can we flirt with the Empress? I'm sure Cassandra won't mind.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Just gossip.
What a lovely looking vase.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Oh, what a shame. Okay, in we go. Gaspar? All these masks is sinister. I don't like them at all.
And now presenting
Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan, son of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick. Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
It's all true.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, renowned author, Tharic Thethras.
Renowned author?
Head of noble house Thethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Hunleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition. Former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court. Veteran of the Fifth Blight. Seneschal of the Inquisition and Left Hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Oh, she doesn't have as many titles. I like that they reference the Fifth Blight. As they should. She is a veteran of the Fifth Blight. Yeah, this is why we don't take Sarah places, because she just isn't fit for being out in public.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Gaspard?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Alam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Oh no. Not shepherd dancing.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in...
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
That's your big sister energy right there.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages' veins?
Yvette!
We're going there, are we?
Everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
Oh, it was awful. Mage bones everywhere, practically a carpet of skulls over a river of blood.
Ew. How awful.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of.
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship, but the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Okay, this is very chill. I don't see me fighting anyone.
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
Where's Liliana?
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Nice statues. Why am I backtracking to Cassandra?
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the Circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That's true.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Do we know of any mages who do blood magic?
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
I don't suppose you'd like to dance, Lady Cassandra.
Now? This is hardly the time. We're here to find a killer, not dance.
So that's a no then.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
That guy's broken. Okay, let's go find Is it Cullen and Varric that were around here? And I think I need a key.
Lady Solange Lévesque, Marquise of Montvert, ambassador to the court of
Oh, it's
Navarre,
Boromir again.
accompanying...
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Anything happening I should know?
Strange that I haven't seen much of Grand Duchess Floriane. One could always find her clinging desperately to the Empress's skirts before.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Did you just grab my bottom? I'm a weak man.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
That's a cool little bardy bit.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the great game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Of course.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Shall we save Cullen from getting touched up?
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
He sounds like me at these kind of things.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor to be so delightful.
Well, I am incredibly charming. Yes, Veilguard is set into Vinter, isn't it? We haven't actually been to Vinter yet, and they're very pompous. No bottles on here for me to steal. I like that it's just the Inquisitor walking around.
Is that him?
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Sure. This is quite a palace. You wouldn't be able to tell that it had recently been attacked by the very man who is here.
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening. I'm afraid not. Thank you.
Yes, Commander, go
I
dance.
still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband
Can I not... You're not gonna let me down there?
when my third husband, Pierre,
Wow, she's...
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
No, thank you.
She's still going. Okay, how do I get over there?
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Are you married, Commander? Married to
Right, game. Why are you giving me a jump button if I can't jump over everything?
You're still handsome when you less handsome when he's done.
Colin. Incredible.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing.
Lord Inquisitor.
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Good evening, my lady.
Okay, so we just need to ask people to dance. Right, I don't think I want to be in this room right now. Is there people that we need to talk to here? No, all of the fancy ones would be through there, wouldn't they?
Well, that's useful.
Wait, can I just walk around here and eavesdrop on everything? Because that's probably going to help a lot, isn't it? Oh, this has opened up. Wow. Elves?
Leave us.
Of course. Do you not know who I am? She walked through fire.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Why isn't this place just fascinating?
There must be something here.
Coins? What? Obviously there's something to do with the coins.
The last 2 people we sent to the servants' quarters have failed to report.
There's been a lot of activity from the Duke's people over there. I'll send another agent.
I need to get into the servants' quarters.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
He should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Interesting.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Hey, Philippe sounds like a jerk. Oh, I'm just gonna have a sit down and catch my breath.
Good to know.
I don't know what was said, but I'll take it. Ah, Duke Germain.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord.
Oh, we're up to 84 on the court. So the court approval we can gain, but we don't lose it. Am I right in working on that theory? Haha. Oh, look at this blood.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom. Did I see you talking to Duke Cyril de Montfort?
Well, well. What's this?
Investigation clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair, 1:30. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant's wing, 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing, 3:22. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing 345. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. So Briala is up to something.
Talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
A little lover's tiff going on there.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Right, so I need to talk to them for them to move, right?
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Neither do you.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Maybe Briala's not in it. Maybe she's just doing the same thing that we are.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
Ladies?
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
Oh, really?
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
The game is definitely afoot. Oh, hello, Bard. You look familiar. Know any dire straits?
Did you need something?
Oh, maybe not.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Could ask, you know.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
It was.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Interesting. That is a lot of spiderwebs. If you were having a party, you'd tidy up this room. Oh, we need to pick up Hala statues. Well, what statue did we pick up?
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
We need 3 statues. I'm not going to climb that. Not here, not now. Oh, the toss a coin thing. Yeah. Nice. So it was, I think it was...
Interesting.
Was it 2? More blood. Hell's on rooms. Finds you're about to find out. Gives you approval. Yeah, they have a tradition of throwing coins in the sacred altar thing, don't they?
Good to know.
Okay, so we've got some new stuff for Liliana.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
I want to know what we do about that blood.
Burn them all in their homes.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
If I have to clean up another puddle.
Supposed to save the coins till we're running low on the
Did you hear what Gaspar said to Duke Germain?
the court approval. I mean, we're very high. I'm trying to get to 100% before I do anything.
His nephew spied better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché?
I don't know if you can get to 100%.
The war will end tonight. The Empress does.
I need 14 approval, and there's been conversations where we've had 15 approval given out, so...
Well, that's useful.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Did you find Philippe? Do you want me to whip him? Right. Servants' quarters and grand apartments, so we can get in by gaining access to the grand apartments. Which probably means I need to do some sleeping around. Don't tell Cassandra. Let's tell Liliana about the things that we found.
My dear Maximilian, it took 4 chevaliers to hunt down the bear that killed him.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
This is good work.
There's still another 20 to get.
Are all the Delances here?
Maker, I hope.
Who were the Delances? Were they the family in 2 that the mother sold their souls to the demon?
Are you happy to see me at all,
Maker, I hope not.
It may not have been wise to attend this particular engagement, Yvette.
I didn't want to come. Mother made me. At least Haram Sharal has such pretty gardens. They're so darling. I took out my parchment.
The upper level. Lots of things on the upper level.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Oh, sweet Gerard.
It
My peep husband.
it might have been Origins actually, the fountain thing. That stairs down. Oh, look at my court approval. 100%. I'm just the greatest. Right, let's bring this party down with a bang then. When did that pop up to 100? So, you're not going to let me break down the door?
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down with my...
Royal Wing Key. Do we need to go speak to the Empress? Hey Pan, how we doing? Nice to see you.
Leave us.
All right, I give in.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Just crawled home. You off for the weekend?
Did you need something?
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
Didn't you recruit them for the rank and file of your Inquisition?
Someone had to remind them, sternly, of their duty.
A sensible solution. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Nice. We have a new agent.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the dales?
Apparently I'm climbing this in full view of everyone. Entering the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people notice, and your court approval will drop. Why would anybody miss me? I need to open the doors then, don't I? That should be our main thing. Ah, Hala statue. Scandalous password. What happens if I'm seen? Oh. This is too good. I can drop down to 90 without worrying. Lady M. I need you by my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me that there is no safety within the palace. I don't expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust, Selene. Lady M. M for Morrigan. Is it Morrigan? Where's the thing that I need this for so I can drop it? Because I'm running around with a torch. We're lighting things! Okay. Are these numbered? Yeah, I'm... Florian. Etienne 2. Can I not just light them all? That one's blue. That one's red. That's blue. Right, so that's first. Then it's you. Then it's you. Right, we're down to 95. We're still okay. Oh, cool. Secret stuff. Is it good stuff, though? Grenade. Belt of range defense. Magister crap. Soul Wrecker staff. It's not good stuff at all. How do I drop this? I can't. How do I... Does he just automatically drop this? Put the torch down. That puzzle wasn't as annoying as the Baldur's Gate brain one. Douse the flame. How do I drop the torch? I can't go into combat. I can't. I have no control over any of these buttons. We're at 93, but I'm not overly worried. That's probably just telling me how to do the thing, wasn't it? Right, finally, we dropped the damn thing. $92. How do I get back? More blackmail. Right, that's both of those doors open, and I'm back in the party. Did we learn anything? I didn't do the quest, did I? No, I didn't. I just got stuff. Let's hand it in with Liliana, see if we can't curry up some more favour. Not that we need to. We've still got 91% whatever.
With my darling Hervé, weren't you? I still cannot believe he was allowed
So many crimes of fashion.
We should never have.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Excellent.
Oh, that's how we... Right, so that's like a free 30 points of...
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Absolutely. That is true.
I told my seventh husband, Renard.
Seventh husband. Lady, you get through husbands. Right, we need to go back up. Oh yes, the cheese and pineapple sticks are just revolting. Yeah, I must find a bathroom. Oh yes. Right, that's bought me some time, I'm sure. I quite like this slower pace, this little bit of intrigue. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, we found the statue, didn't we? And the blood's heading this way. That's a lot of dead. Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Riala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. And the Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know it's impossible. Gaspard. We're doing okay on the inventory.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Time for some thrilling heroics. It's like I never left.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
I'm not against Gaspard. Funnily enough.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now. You should have considered.
I haven't picked a side. I'm not against either of them. I just don't trust any of them. Yeah, I mean,
well,
this is the section.
What have we here?
That voice!
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
She's in a dress.
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
You may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane.
I love her already.
You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Why didn't I romance her? She's... Oh, do I have to do an Origins playthrough again where we romance Morrigan? So, what you're saying, Mike, is your warden was too scared to have a one-night stand with a wild witch and something about elder gods, and you died.
So many crimes of fashion.
Did Liliana not see her?
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming.
But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Morrigan was my first romance in Origins. And I think she is the canon romance, isn't she? My warden for the channel canon playthrough that we're sticking with. My warden, you've seen it. What did we do? You might have to remind me. We romanced Liliana, but we slept with Morrigan for the demon baby thing, and I killed the archdemon and stayed alive. And then I didn't go with Morrigan at the end because she said, I need to go on my own, and I went, yeah, sure, that's fine. Monogamy got your warden killed. Well, I mean, it takes a strong man to say no to someone that tempting, let's put it that way. You think you have to watch Farscape now? Yeah, Farscape's incredible. I watched it last year again. It's one of my I forget how good it is, and it's aged really well. It's one of my favorite sci-fi shows. If you look up Shout Studios on YouTube, they have loads of, or they used to have loads of live channels. They're just playing it all on YouTube. It just, all 4 seasons just repeating. They were doing it a few months ago. So you'll either jump in like season 3, episode 24, or you might jump in near the start. Give you an idea of how long it's rolling. It's also on Amazon Prime, but Shout Studios have the distribution rights to loads of things, loads of like really cool sci-fi stuff, and it's just, they're just pushing it out there. In fact, let's have a quick look. I haven't checked for a while, but let's see if I can find it, because it was really cool. How do I mute this tab? I'm gonna mute desktop. Let's see if I can get it for you. Because if you haven't seen Farscape, I'm sure you guys have. If you haven't seen Farscape, it is one of the greatest sci-fi shows ever made. Yeah, there we go. Obviously you get adverts for like YouTube adverts. We're on season 2, episode 15. Oh no, it's this one. If you guys want it, that's a link to the Farscape that's just continuously live streamed. Oh god, I adore Farscape. Like Serenity is the, not Serenity, Firefly is the sci-fi TV show for me. Farscape is a very close second. Ben Browder, Claudia Black, Chiani, yeah, Jim Henson doing the puppetry, incredible. Who was the blue lady, the priestess? Zahn. Zahn was like a sexual awakening for most like 8-year-olds that were watching it. However old I was, she's like, you know, it's just sex. You know, just go off and enjoy. And I'm like, whoa, this is not what kids should be watching. Oh, it's amazing. So good. It's also on Amazon Prime if you want to watch it in order and without adverts. I think it's without adverts, so. Right, servants' quarters. Back to the less interesting. Oh, Farscape was 99, wasn't it? Yeah, it's when TV was really good. We haven't had a good sci-fi thing recently. Although the Expanse guys, the guys who wrote the Expanse books, who also helped write the show, but the guys that wrote the books, they have a new book out. Where did you guys come from? Oh, I didn't have weapons, that's why. So we need to equip weapons and armor.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
Do we need to put armor on? We're not putting armor on. Oh, we have basic weapons. Yeah, we need to level up Bianca as well. Cassandra, I don't know what you had. Probably that. Oh, it's not Bull, it's Vivian, that's fine. She's not an axe. She's having that. I mean, Ben Browder is basically the early Nathan Fillion, isn't he? He has the same energy. Like, you watch it and you Farscape, it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy before Guardians of the Galaxy was a movie. Do we need to put armor on? We maybe should, shouldn't we? Can have that. Varric, what were you wearing? Okay, I mean that's got the chest hair, and it's also got a high armor. I'll give you that as well because I want that. Oh, that's nice. I was wearing that though, wasn't I? Armor might help in the don't get killed department. Yeah, maybe. Is my court approval is going to start dropping while I'm down here.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
So one's alive. Diary of a Noisy Servant. My inventory's probably about to get full, isn't it? Okay, so how am I gonna get up there? No. This one. Fuck off. Why they thought these stupid jumping bits would... Why they thought a jump button was a good idea in this game, I do not know. I hope it's gone in Veilguard. Because it is bloody silly. Oh, there's a book as well. Oh, you fucking moron. I can reach it from there. Welcome to Dragon Fight number 5. Trying to walk banisters and rooflets. You're there. Keep walking, just going straight. Perlo, if you fall off, I will murder every one of your children. Well done. Threats obviously do work. Wow, this is a lot of dead. My court approval is dropping quite rapidly as well.
We should look around.
That's some Hala statues.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
Philippe.
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
Whoa.
Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader.
Okay, that was cool. Yeah, this has to be one of the least engaging games I've played for a long time.
They're organized.
In terms of gameplay. And that's a personal thing. If you disagree, absolutely. I just think the gameplay in this is terrible. But I'm really into the story, and I love the characters. Well, I love the Origins characters and the Dragon Age 2 characters. If Morrigan's here, are we going to learn about the hero of Ferelden? Because Liliana won't tell me anything. I need to know he's still out there, fighting the good fight. Killing Darkspawn and being the greatest hero of the world. Where'd that mage go? Get the mage. I'm okay with losing court approval to kill these guys. I need to find coins and I need to find Hala. I need all 10 Hala statues. So we're going to run around and just spam this button until I find something. Flemeth's dead. Mike, Flemeth died. We killed her in Origins. She's done. She's definitely finished. I would be very tempted to put money on the fact that Flemeth is going to show up in Veilguard. Because one of the dragons, it's either Morrigan or it's Flemeth. One of the dragons looks a lot like Flemeth's dragon. I'm a little bit disappointed that these guys aren't missing me this much. The Grand Apartments. I got stuck on a chair. Can you believe that? She is dead. That meeting with Hawke happens before you, before you fight her. What do I want a great sword for? Give me some kick-ass daggers. Right, there's some guys in here. I actually feel like I'm doing some damage to these things now. Yeah, but for all we know, the elves were lying. That amulet isn't anything to do with it. Caprice coin. These are cool tables. That should have killed him. Oh, I've got parry now as well, haven't I? I mean, I don't need it against him because he's dead. This area is huge. Is it worth me? Is it worth me actually exploring this area? Oh, we're going after the Harlequin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Morrigan's alive. I'm just messing with you. Not Morrigan, Flemeth. I know Flemeth's alive. They wouldn't make it so painstakingly obvious in 2 if they were actually going to have her killed. And you don't even have to fight her in 1, do you? Holla! Five of 10 seems pretty good. Right, that should, as soon as you pop that, if something is within your radius, it should just pop up. You shouldn't have to press it multiple times. A lot of this game is just half-baked. Cool ideas, taken from other games and things, but half-baked. But it's okay, because they've had time to learn. Right, Varric, I'll toss you up here. What happens if I go this way? We're on 89 court approval. I think for this, I'm happy to drop down to 75 while we're exploring and looting and fighting. No, there's not Hala stuff that way then, is it? How is that barred? Surely we can break that. And I am a lock. I can pick locks. All of this is closed to me. So we go in here. Huh, interesting picture. Go kill him, I'm looking for Hala. There's more of them there. No, let's go back and kill those guys. This is a fancy bedroom. You don't mind if I take this coin, do you? There's Hala statues in here. We can just take those. That's another 3.
An elven locket, stored away in a palace safe. Unwise, Celine.
I'll admit, I didn't think the Empress was this sentimental.
So that confirms the romance. The Crowblade. Masterwork Crowblade. I'm working on the theory that this stuff, like finding that, is giving us ammunition for both sides. Come on then, you motherfuckers. Well, that was the Harlequin, right? Nice work.
Fancy meeting you here. So, you're Inquisitor Trevelyan. I'm surprised they got you sobered up and dressed for this party. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Impressive shot, Ambassador.
Welcome to the Imperial Court, friend. This is our diplomacy at work. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
She's good.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
This is why I brought Cassandra, because she hates it. She just hates it. You must have had some nice daggers. Nope. I'm leaving that sigil because it's just trash. I hate anything that gives negatives. Hello. Cassandra's Navaran, isn't she? Oh, that's much better. I don't want to destroy any of that stuff, though. Valuables we can destroy. I wish it told me how much they cost. Spiderica can go. Wooden stuff can go. $85. Is everybody leveled up? Yeah, everybody's leveled up. Nice. Varric is going to get Tricks of the Trade because it boosts his damage, which sounds quite nice. Cassandra is going to get... Oh, does she not have that? She's going to get Champion of the Just because she is. And old Vivian here. If you rematerialize inside an enemy, they're blasted back with massive force. Okay, that sounds gross. We're having it. I want to see Vivian bursting out of people. Really wants us to confront Gaspard, doesn't it? I'm not so sure that it's Gaspard. I'm not sold. We have 6 Haller statues, and there was a door that needed 3, wasn't there? Yeah, we should go back. If we go back, do I need to unequip everything, or does it automatically unequip everything? Because I don't want to walk through in full armor, because that's going to set off some alarm bells, isn't it? And is there a fast way to do this?
We are in your debt, Inquisitor.
Damn right you are.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Oh, now we can go through here. Right, okay. And also take me out of my armor, please, and thank you. So this is how you play the game. There we go. Oh, I'm still not actually back in, am I?
There must be something here.
Well, show up then. At least it gave me that audio clue. I'm back.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Oh, God. Although I approve of his taste of, you know, a fiery redhead. The game is simple. Smile when you're facing them, stab them in the back. Well, yeah. I agree. Can we dance yet?
Are we ready to move out?
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Yeah, I agree. Should we tell Liliana that we've met Morrigan, though, surely?
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Boss.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
Don't dance like Shepherd, please.
You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Floriane?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
I'm good at this.
You have little time.
And they're
The attack
dancing.
will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
Lorien's an interesting character.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
It's a relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
You still face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
You have an idea, Liliana?
What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Selene alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Selene. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Liliana?
Wow.
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Selene in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
I agree.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm invincible. The game continues. But I think this is where we call it for the night, because I am struggling with my voice. And I need to go take some painkillers to, to maybe take the edge off. Liliana she is super cute and innocent, but she also has that little twinkle of murder in her eye. And that's why she was endearing to the hero of Ferelden, because she's a woman who gets things done and has good taste in fashion. What more could a lovable noble, again a second-born, but what more could a hero want? We will be back with this Monday night. It is a bank holiday Monday in the UK, but normal schedule will resume Monday night for here, 9 PM UK time. We will be continuing this game and everything that is going on with it. We had a stream scheduled for Sunday of Dungeons of Hinterberg. I need to take a couple of days off to just let my voice heal. And, you know, we've been busy with Gamescom and all that stuff. I've got to catch up on recording. And I'd like a little bit of downtime, so I'm going to try and take all of tomorrow off. And then Sunday I'll do some recording and stuff and we'll get prepped. Next week, as long as everything goes to plan, we should be jumping into Star Wars Outlaws as well. I'm hoping to stream that. I think that could be a fun one to stream, with how many ways there are of going about the game. So that should be fun, but more on that probably Monday. We'll talk about that. As always, chat, thanks for keeping me company. It's always great to have you all here. Anybody who's been lurking, obviously you're welcome as well. Hope you're enjoying the adventure, the game. And I'll be back on Monday. Have a great weekend, whatever you end up doing. And I'll see you all in the next one.